Hey, the gold and silver prices are bouncing around this morning. Silver is around 28.30 an ounce. Gold's around 13.80. It's bouncing around. I want to go over today the amount of silver used in solar panels and where the big solar solar energy production is going on around the world. The first thing I want to go over is on December 2nd in Beijing, the Chinese government declared a strategy for promoting solar photovoltaic energy production around their country. And what they have is 13 development zones where they're going to be employing all these solar panels. And I guess one of the biggest, well, I don't know if it's the biggest or not, it doesn't say, but it says one of the projects is going to be in Beijing, on the Yizhang, Beijing, with an investment of 460 million yuan. Now this one installation it's supposed to boast a 20 megawatt installed capacity, and they have 700,000 square feet of roof space to use to collect all this energy. So that's going to require a lot of solar panels, and that's just one of the 13 zones that they're talking about. Total capacity they want to have by 2020 is 30 gigawatts. So that is a huge increase. And right now they're pumping out about 5.5 gigawatts. So that's going to be a huge increase over time. Now, India also is planning on installing or implementing solar energy production. And they're going from zero right now to they want to have a 20 gigawatt output by 2020. So they're going from 0 to 20 gigawatts by 2020. So the amount of silver used in a solar panel is about 20 grams, or 2/3 of a troy ounce. And obviously that depends on the size of the panel, but I guess that's your average solar panel right now. Perhaps in these rooftops in Beijing, who knows how big these panels will be. There could be a whole lot of silver used. And the silver, obviously, it collects the electricity from the silicon cells in there and delivers it out through a copper bus bar out to the power grid. So that's what they use the silver for. Now, right now, let's see, CPM Group estimated that in 2010, the use of silver in solar cells will be 64 million ounces, which is up from 20.9 million ounces in 2009. So there's already a big increase there. And when you're talking about solar energy, you really can't leave out Europe or even America, because both Europe and America are going to end up subsidizing the use of solar panels. So and the point isn't whether you agree with subsidies or not, because I don't. But the governments will subsidize it, and those panels are going to require silver. So that's going to require more silver over the coming next 10 years, really. So if you look at, they're estimating it to be at about 70 million ounces per year, every year, of capacity to put in these solar panels. And you'd have to look as well, if these installations in China become more successful, there's going to be more countries looking at what they did and copying them. And so will boost the production of photovoltaic solar panels, which will need more silver as well. So this segment really makes silver look bullish here, because if you have the investment demand, you tie it in together with this industrial demand. And then the other side of the solar equation is the solar mirrors. They have these mirrors out in the desert that shine light on these big steam tanks or whatever. They're big boilers, and they make steam and they generate electricity. There's a huge demand that they estimate is going to be going into those as well. I had a statistic here, but I can't seem to find it. So, but anyways, there's going to be lots and lots of silver being used for solar energy production, and that's good. And there's another side to this equation as well. They're going to have to deliver all this power, and they're going to have to improve power grids, and I'm going to talk about that in my next video.